back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. For anyone new, I'm Daisy. Welcome. And for today's video, I want to share my pregnancy journey. So let's begin. So a little bit of a background before I jumped into my pregnancy stage. I would like to share with you guys that my husband and I, we had been married for 2 years prior in getting pregnant, and it was one of the situations where it was not really like planned, but I don't want to say it was unplanned. So when we went to Mexico for vacation, that's when that happened. That's when it happened. We went there, and it was a time, or at this time, my husband and I, we had been working out. We had, I want to say, the best bodies. Well, I will not speak for myself. I felt that I had the best body than I have ever had. We had been working out for, I want to say, maybe 1.5 years. So I was so happy with my body, my weight, how I felt, how active I was, and everything. We were living this healthy lifestyle and eating as well, because it was a combination of everything. Of course, it was not really a diet that we were having. It was more eating the right portions and a very balanced plate. So okay, so I jump into the pregnancy stuff. So as well as I have never taken birth control ever in my life, and we were using, well, my husband was the one using protection, but I wasn't. When we got married, we decided that, well, yeah, we decided, but I felt more for myself. I didn't want to take any type of hormones. I wanted to keep my body all natural. You know, that's just personally. I don't have anyone or anything against people, you know, using anything they want to use. But for myself, I felt that I just wanted to keep myself as natural as I wanted. I didn't want to add anything to my body or any unnecessary hormones. I felt really, really good. And so that's when we came back to the United States. Jumping back, when we came back from our vacation from Mexico and we arrived home, I remember this was January. We arrived at the end of December. January, it was, that's when I started feeling off, in the sense of my husband will get off to go to work, and prior that I used to get up with him and help him pack some lunch and, you know, say goodbye. But I started feeling very, very tired. I didn't want to wake up, and I started feeling a little like my stomach was feeling a little nauseous. That's how my body felt. Oh, my stomach felt upset, and I felt a little dizzy, very sleepy. I felt very sleepy. And my husband was, that's very interesting that you feel this way. And I was like, yes, and we were protecting anymore. So I did a pregnancy test and came positive, and we made a doctor's appointment right away. That was the same day, and I literally had the appointment, I believe, I don't remember if it was the next week or almost like the next day. There was an opening, so we went to a doctor, and so we confirmed that I was expecting a baby. The same day they did an ultrasound, and there you go, the heartbeat it was there. The baby was there. The heartbeat was so loud, and I just felt very, very happy and excited to be able to hear my baby's heartbeat. And wow, we weren't shocked to be pregnant, but we were expecting it. In the sense that I thought that it was gonna take me a while to conceive, because I've had irregular periods, and we'd had privacy. We'd had in the past pregnancy scares, but we did a pregnancy test and nothing. So, at first I thought, kind of had these nauseous symptoms before. Maybe it's that, but it would come negative. But it didn't this time. It came positive, and so yeah, heartbeat. The baby the estimate was 6 weeks, I believe, in 2 days. So yeah, it was pretty exciting moment. So everything went smoothly. My first trimester was the most difficult, because even though everything with the baby and the growing and everything was going fine, as well as myself with my body and everything, but the first trimester was difficult because the nausea, it was very, very excessive, as well as dizziness. I felt very, very tired. I was vomiting constantly, especially during the night. I'm not really sure why, but the night was the worst, as well as I had a lot of dizziness, as well as I felt very, very tired during the first trimester. I just want to be laying down, and I want to thank my mom that she helped me with cooking, because cooking, oh my god, I couldn't even smell the oil or satay onion or garlic, certain meats. I couldn't smell them. What other stuff? Yeah, I just couldn't deal with that stuff. My doctor did prescribe me some nausea medication, which helped because it was really, really bad. I was having even issues a little bit with heartburn of a result of vomiting, and my husband was really concerned because it was really early in first trimester, and he would usually tell me that usually heartburns are maybe third trimester towards the end of the pregnancy. And I was like, oh my god, but maybe it's because of the nausea, maybe it's because of the vomit that I'm frequently having. And so that was first trimester. Finally, my second trimester, oh yeah, everything went down finally. No more nausea. I felt better. I felt really good. Yes, I will take my naps and try to relax and things like that, and elevate my feet at night when I sleep. That it was important for circulation and to prevent feet swallowing and things like that. And my second trimester I was so in love in second trimester with my body, my baby. My baby was growing. He was growing. I want to say my belly was not really showing too much. Basically, I didn't gain that much weight in my pregnancy. It was a little bit towards the end, but putting those first and second trimester, very, very normal. I felt really comfortable in my body. I loved being pregnant. After the first trimester, second trimester, third trimester, I really enjoyed my pregnancy to the fullest. I never had swollen feet. I was very, very blessed to not have those issues. Yeah, the first trimester, like I mentioned, it was a little bit tough, but once the nausea and vomit went away, I was really happy. I was very comfortable, and everything seemed to be on track. Doctor's visits and not issue even with myself. The exam and everything with glucose and things like that, I passed. So everything was heading to the right track. I gotta tell you that I always dream on having a little girl. I always wanted to have a little girl. I felt a little more comfortable with the idea of having a girl, and all the little pretty dresses and hair, all the pretty shoes, and we all know there's more selection for girls than for boys, clothing wise, and I always felt that that's what I wanted, and that's what the idea of my first baby, or having a baby in general, will be. My husband, from the beginning and prior to that, he always wanted a little boy. He said I think he felt the same way as me. He felt more comfortable with boys, and he felt that the first one should be a boy, just so he will be more comfortable, because he sees girls as more gentle, and I don't know, that would be a whole different video of my husband's perspective, but yeah. So I don't know, at some point in the pregnancy, when we were hitting the 5-month mark, and that's when 21 weeks, I believe, that's when we're scheduled the 3D ultrasound, as well as the gender reveal ultrasound. And I think at that point I already knew I was having a boy. It had totally changed my perspective. I still wanted that little baby girl, but when I head out and ready to go into the office, I told my husband, you know what, I think it's a boy. And I kind of through the pregnancy, from the beginning, I guess, when I found out I was pregnant, I felt that I was having a boy, even though I really wanted a little girl. And my mom told me it's going to be a boy. I can never forget those words. So we left, we had towards the ultrasound appointment, and here we go. It was a boy. And I told my husband, my husband was like, I don't really want to look. He didn't really want to look. He was like, it's going to be a girl, because whatever I want, or if he felt that it was always the opposite of what he wanted. So yeah, when the ultrasound tech confirmed the news, I looked at him and I said, told you it was a boy. But I love my baby, and whatever it was, a boy or girl, for me, as long as I was pretty happy and blessed that so far everything was fine. My cravings weren't crazy. my cravings were fruit. Yeah, fruit with chili, lemon, as well as my typical breakfast oatmeal. Oatmeal, yeah, I crave oatmeal. And a little bit of toast, a little bit of cereal maybe here and there. But mainly oatmeal and toast. Those were my go-to breakfast cravings. And just like fruit with lemon and chili and lemon, just like cool fresh things. Those were my cravings. Veggies, they were also one of my cravings. I didn't have crazy cravings. Maybe a little bit of ice cream. I remember having that was towards the end of the pregnancy, but mainly fruit, chili, and lemon. Those were my go-to cravings. And finally I reached my third trimester, and everything seemed okay. My doctor did mention that my baby seemed small, maybe low weight, but I am a petite person. I'm short, and it seems that I didn't have enough space maybe there for him. But yeah, so third trimester, and we are towards the few weeks left. And yes, my doctor felt a little concerned. He wanted to see the growing, because my belly didn't seem to be growing as the standards, I guess. And he just wanted to make sure things were okay. So he sent me to this place to have a more specific ultrasound, more into details. I went there, they checked, everything seemed fine, and they had the result. They had the radiologist reading the ultrasound and confirming the news with the doctor, and they just call us and they let us know that everything is fine. Everything's fine. So for my last week, it was week 39. I remember that morning we were having a doctor's appointment, as well as waiting to the last minute to have some pregnancy pictures taken, had them scheduled and everything. We're going to the doctor's office, and then we head to our pregnancy photos. Well, when we went to the doctor, and he was still kind of concerned about the baby's weight and possibly being too small. So he kind of went and took us to the ultrasound room in his office. And so he was doing the ultrasound, and he was concerned. That's when things started kind of falling apart a little bit. And he was concerned that there was not enough amniotic fluid there for the baby. And he only sat a little bit by the umbilical cord, and he was concerned. So he decided to send me to the hospital to get admitted. And he said, well, make a decision. You want me to, perform a C-section right away, or you want to have an induction, and you go to the hospital, or you be monitored, and we decided that we wanted to do an induction. I didn't want to do the C-section right away. I wanted to have a natural birth as possible, natural. And so the moment happened, and the doctor said, and so we decided, I will get the induction, and hopefully tomorrow we'll have the baby, or within the night or so. And yeah, I got admitted. I remember PM time, it was around 1 p.m. I remember. So we headed to the hospital to get admitted to have the baby. So it was kind of one of those things that I wasn't expecting, because I felt really comfortable. I still felt that, he can go to the 40 weeks, because my doctor didn't want to go past the due date. He really told me right away, you hit your 40 weeks and we'll deliver the baby. I don't want to go past the 40 weeks and wait. So we decided to go and have the baby at 39 weeks due to all this new thing, and it was scary, exciting, because we were expecting all this. Everything had gone so smoothly, nice through the pregnancy, and yeah, it was a little shocking, nerve-wracking, exciting, all these different emotions. So yes.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed the video, give a big thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for new video notification. Leave a comment down below and share. Bye.